Hey, what's up guys? Average Sniper here, and I wanted to say thank you for buying me this new live streaming PC. I got all the parts right here. I just got to build it and put it together. All the subscribers, all the views, got me enough money to buy this, and this will help me record and stream better. So thanks guys, totally awesome. I'm gonna build this on camera and tell you what all the parts are and everything real quick, and then get started. So we got the Core i7 processor.
Oh my god.
I believe it's the i7 6700K. Runs at 4 gigahertz, and I believe it overclocks to 4.2. Awesome. Okay, then we got, put this over here, and we got the CPU fan. It comes with it. Of course, we got the game capture, Elgato HD60 Pro, to go inside the computer too. This will help me capture from my Xbox and my PC. Of course, we have the solid state drive, not very big, just a 240 gigabyte, but I am going to be using an external drive for all the storage. 16 gigabytes of memory. Keyboard with a built-in mouse because I don't want an extra space for a mouse and I won't be gaming, so it doesn't matter. This computer is just for streaming and recording. Little GeForce GT 730 video card, only 2 gigs of RAM.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
To record and stream, you really don't need a very good video card. Just something that does the job. And we got the 750 watt HIVE power supply. That's all enough said about that. And we've got the ASUS Prime Z270p motherboard. It's going to be excellent. Some HDMI cables. And here we have the 21-inch 1080p monitor. Not even sure if I'm going to need this because I usually remote into my computer, but we'll see. And then we have the case. You'll see it better when I unbox it, but for now I'll just show you. Versa N21 computer case. I've never ordered this case before, so I hope it's good.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Keep them crossed. All right, so now let's get started on the build. Here goes the motherboard, guys. The probably putting the motherboard, the processor in, and connecting all the case wires to the motherboard is the most complicated part. Once you get past that, anybody can do it. Alright, step 1 is done. I've successfully got the motherboard in the case. It's been a while, and it is hooked up. And it appears to be hooked up correctly. Now I gotta connect all these wires, the most fun part, to the connectors on the motherboard. So good luck to me. Okay, so I think I got all the cables from the case to the motherboard hooked on right. So keep your fingers crossed. Okay, next up we have the processor. This thing only weighs a couple ounces, but it's the most expensive part and the most important part of the computer. So let's see if I can break it. Here we go. Got the processor installed. Amazingly, it seemed to go pretty well. So let's see what happens next. Next, we've got the Hyper 212 EVGA Cooler Master CPU fan. Okay, finally got the motherboard and the processor installed and the CPU fan and heatsink. So now we're going to move on and put the memory in. This is the Vengeance LED memory. Alright, got the memory in. Looking good. Guess we go for the solid state drive now. Actually, you know what? Let's do the power supply next. I've been putting this off a little bit. It's the last big piece that needs to go in. Alright, time to pop the little SSD drive in. Should probably be the easiest part. Okay, let's move on to the, no, I think we got two things left. We got the video card and the capture card, but before we do that, we need to do a power test to make sure this thing can turn on. This is the part where you really got to cross your fingers. If it turns on, we should see some lights come on the front. Or it'll just zap and blow us all up. Let's hope for the first option. Here we go. Make sure there's no cables in the way of my fans. Looks good. Let's push the power button and see what happens. Where is the power button? Oh, there it is. Oh my God, it's working. I got lights on the motherboard. I got lights on the memory. I got the fan spinning. This is awesome. It's beautiful. So you guys want to see the inside of it so far? Hope you can see that. So we got the processor, the memory, the power supply, the motherboard, all the wires connecting up, the SSD, which I need a mounting bracket for, but we can worry about that later. Power supply, yeah, everything's looking excellent, and it passed our power on test. That's awesome. Beautiful. Alright, it's time for the GeForce GT 730 video card. Trying to keep it clean in here, but it's getting into a mess. But I don't even care because I'm getting close to the end of the build, which is the best part. Now let's get the Elgato installed. And I believe that completes the build. Now, I'll show you guys. That's what it looks like. Ain't it pretty? Oh, it feels so good to build these things from scratch. I haven't done this in a long time, so this is pretty awesome. All I got to do now is test it up, install an operating system, and tie wrap some of these wires in here. But I think it looks great. I think we did a good job, guys. Well, guys, as you can see, it's powered up and it's in the BIOS, and everything's looking pretty awesome. Here's the computer down here, the actual tower. And here's another shot of the insides. I think this computer is going to be awesome for streaming. Here's the mess I made. Oh Jesus, I got a lot of cleaning up to do. There's crap everywhere. Q-tips with thermal grease on them, and tools, and all kinds of stuff. Oh man. Alright. I'll switch it back on once I get everything cleaned up.